Hello, Anita, and welcome to the studios of Introbiz, Swansea and West Wales. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Nice to catch up.
Yes, it's been a long time, hasn't it? No, not really. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, Anita, I am so pleased and so blessed to have Anita as our VA for Introbiz, Swansea and West Wales. So I see her every day and I know all about her and I can't wait to share her with you. So Anita, tell us about what you do.
Okay, so we are a virtual admin agency, which basically means that we provide, myself and my team, services from general administrative services, customer service care, right the way through onboarding clients. We do the full range of administrative support behind the scenes for all of our clients. Yeah, huge range of services.
Gosh, I know. So I can imagine then you must have had a huge and varied range of experiences since the pandemic.
Oh,
because you're dealing with so many different types of organizations, people. Tell me about how it has affected your customers.
Okay, so we had a tiny rest at the start of lockdown, when most of our clients took a deep breath and took stock of what did lockdown look like. You know, back when we thought we were having 3 weeks off and then we'd get back to normal. Yes. As we got to the end of that 3 weeks, then we realised it was likely to take longer. So we did a lot of reaching out to clients, supporting clients to see what support was available for them and what other things they might be able to offer at a time when they couldn't either have their own offices or stores open, or when they couldn't go and see clients. So what we've found is, you know, that buzzword that we're all hearing about pivoting.
Yes.
You know, we've helped a lot of our clients to do that. So a number of our clients in the food industry, they've gone from perhaps delivering to hotels and shops to door-to-door deliveries. So we've put databases in the background and we've managed that flood of inquiries that they were having. Brilliant. Where they might send 4 or 5 lorries out, suddenly they're sending vans up and down the country, or certainly across Wales. So helping them to stay on top of the Facebook orders, the WhatsApp messages, the text messages, the website inquiries, orders coming from all directions, and we just pull that together. So they just got a nice list, so that they know then each van has a list, they can get stocked each morning and they can go off.
Fantastic.
We've supported massively then with invoicing, chasing invoices, making sure that cash flow is still going, which is probably more important than ever.
Yes.
So we've done a lot of work in those areas. And then we've done a lot of work getting people online. Surprising number of us always meant to do it, but perhaps haven't got around to doing it.
Yes.
And that's been key. So whether it's that they needed a website presence, right the way through to adding stores to the back end of websites so that they can still sell. So some of the, you know, again, food is a great example, but also lots of gifts, reaching out to clients, reaching out to staff, reaching out to friends and family and saying, we're still here and we care about you, and helping them to be able to put processes in place so that people can buy.
Yes.
That's been a big part of it.
The brilliant. And the thing is, so what has happened with you, and on top of that you have Bernie, Introbiz, Swansea and West Wales. As one of those clients who need so much hand holding, and you are a star. You know, I lift my hat off to you. And at a time like this as well, you have, I'm sure, your workload just went like that. It just escalated, didn't it? Because the needs of the customers escalated. So how did you cope with that? And also homeschooling, because I know you have to homeschool.
Yes, we've got 2 little boys running around full of energy. So I came into lockdown feeling a little bit smug. We've always worked from home. We know how to do this. We're set up to be virtual. But I didn't allow for the fact that I'd have a husband wandering around the house and 2 children wandering around the house, who aren't normally here during the day when we're working.
But then also because there's more demand as well on your time coming from your customers.
Absolutely. I mean, what we're good at is adapting, and what we're good at is reading our clients. As you've seen, you know, we're listening all the time, hearing what our clients need, and then suggesting solutions. So I actually thrive in that chaos, if you like, and bringing order to that chaos. So it's been a great opportunity to kind of swoop in and say, right, what are we trying to achieve? How are we achieving it? And then look at the tech. If there is an app or a piece of software that we can introduce to a client and set up for them and then hand it back, we will do that. We're not going to bring in a system that then requires us to keep it going. Now, often a client sees what we're capable of and they don't want it back, and that's absolutely fine. We can keep it then ticking over day to day. Bringing those solutions in, bringing the calm in, that opportunity for our clients to say, oh my goodness, what on earth do we do now? We can't do our core business, exploring that with them and then delivering the solutions. So it's been really challenging. I'm delighted that we've been busy because of course it's a time when not everyone can say that. But I think the fact that we've been able to help businesses to keep going and be that shoulder to lean on when
but you have pivoted truly in the true sense of the word, because the thing is with what has happened, because you have a team, you know, you're not working in isolation, and you're able to pull on the expertise from your team to support the many and varied areas of need that your customers have. That makes you invaluable, and you know that also allows you to shine at a time like this. And that's what I found. You know, I think if we didn't have this experience ourselves as Introbiz Swansea and West Wales, we would not have known half of what your capabilities are, because we would not have been drawing on them. You know, so this time I think is a time that actually is a great advertisement for virtual PAs, virtual assistants. You know, because now we really understand just how much a VA can cover for you and how much they can take on board to allow you to handle things. So it's incredible. So in terms of going forward now, Anita, how do you see your business now after the pandemic?
I think there will be growth there'll be growth across the VA industry as a whole, because suddenly we all understand and better value the ability to work remotely. And also, of course, businesses are having to make some difficult decisions. They're identifying areas where they can make cost savings. They're identifying areas where perhaps they have had more staff than they needed. Some still need all the staff they have, but perhaps can't keep them right now. And then with the VA industry, we can be turned on and off as we're required. We just charge for the work that we do when you're busy, and then when you're quiet, you can switch us off. Not quite like robots, but you get the you know, and so there's a huge benefit in that. So when if there's a boom, they can draw on our support, and we can really build, and we can solve the problem, and then we can step away and leave the business to it. And we also really pride ourselves on helping businesses to grow. And when we get to a point where actually it's better value to employ, we will explain that to a client, and we can support that recruitment process as well, right from helping them to write the job description to getting the right person in. Now, you might think that's putting ourselves out of work. Of course it's not, because that trust then shows the client there's some other projects we can work on, and we know that they then will get us to a point where they'll hand it back.
And they refer as well. Exactly, and they will refer as well for you. So, you know, it always makes sense to have integrity in how you deliver your service, you know, and people respect that. So Anita, speaking of delivering your service, how can people find you? I know you're busy, but you're
on Zoom with Bernie.
Yes. How can we find you and connect with you and get some of your service after, you know, you've given me all of the time. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm always accessible on email. So my email is anita@freedomfromtedium.co.uk. Yes. We've got a website which is really comprehensive. We share lots more information about what we do, and that's freedomfromtedium.co.uk. And then we are also on Facebook and LinkedIn, once again under Freedom from Tedium. So if anyone did want to give me a call, then my number is 07912 625 369, and you know, I always give an hour's free consultation to talk about how we can help, and more importantly to ensure that we gel well
Yes.
And then we can look at how we can help you in the same way as we help Bernie.
Yes, yes, definitely. I can attest to that, guys. So, guys, thank you for watching. Anita, thank you so much for joining us today. Please, guys, share, like, share, and engage with Anita, you know, because at the end of the day, you never know when you will need the support. So please have a chat with her and see how she can help. Thank you so much, guys, and speak to you soon. Anita, thank you so much. I see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bound to me. Take
or maybe
care.
later. Thank you, my dear.